About it, guys. We're over here at Bullet Creek, WMA, on a 3-day primitive weapon check-in hunt. Hadn't seen anything yet, but hopefully that changes in the next few days. But I want to do this video for y'all going over my 2020 filming equipment. So just kind of give you a brief overview of what I've got. My main camera that most of my video is shot with this year is a Canon G60. And it shoots in 4K. It's got a 1-inch sensor. Then for my audio with it, I'm using a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus this season. I had this monitor last season. It's a Field World 4K. It helps me find the deer a lot quicker with the camera than if I was using the built-in display. Now it's sitting on top of a fluid head, and this is a Manfrotto MVH 500 AH. The arm that comes with it is what I'm using, and then the remote that I use is a VZ Rock VariZoom. I really like it. The only thing I wish was different was the focus. I wish it had a rocker just like the Zoom does, because it's a lot easier to zoom than it is to focus. That's just the one thing I wish was different. Then for my camera arm, this is the 4th Arrow Carbon 3.0. I've wrapped it in Realtree original vinyl. I really like this camo pattern, if y'all hadn't already been able to tell from my videos. But yeah, I've got that. Then the base is the new 4th Arrow Talon. It's really small, lightweight, and it's really pretty stable. It's a lot stabler to me than the ones I've had in the past. It's toolless, so you don't have to have that tool like you used to have. But yep, I like that a lot. Then for my secondary angles, I have a GoPro Hero 7 Black. It faces back towards me, captures me when I'm shooting a deer. I've just started doing that this season. Then behind me here over my left shoulder, I have a GoPro Hero Black 8. Like I said, it shoots over my shoulder, and then if I turn around and I'm shooting anything behind me, it captures my face that way. Then for both of these, I'm running an external battery so I can have the GoPros recording the whole hunt. That way I don't have to fool with hitting record, remember to hit record. It's all ready. As soon as I see a deer, all I've got to worry about is my main camera. So with that being said, I have to run a external battery. So I've just got a little battery pack I've got off Amazon. I've got 2 of them, one for this camera and then one for this one. And then I just use the supplied cord that comes with the GoPros, hook them up, and then I use like a 128 gigabyte SD card and just let it run the whole hunt. Then when I get to editing, I just go through and delete what I don't need and keep what I want. And that way I don't miss anything. Deer comes running in, if I was hitting record, it's liable that I might miss that shot. So, same way with this one. Oh, and then how I've got them mounted, I've just got these clamp mounts. They're flexible, they're jointed, real easy to work with. Same thing with this one, same mount, same battery pack. But for this battery pack, I use it to power my Insta360 as well. And well, I hadn't even gone over it yet. This is my Insta360. It's a new camera I've got this year. It films a 360-degree video. It's really, really cool, or at least it is to me. Say I got a deer coming from the front, it's going to capture it. If there's deer coming from the back, it's going to capture it. It gets all the way around me. And then in post, I can decide where I want the shot to be. So I really like it a lot. Then I've got it mounted on the Insta360 selfie stick. Then it's attached to the tree with the Insta360 waistband. Well, I don't know if it's Insta360. I think I just got it off Amazon. but it's to mount to your waist. And that's what I use when I'm filming with it, walking through the woods. Yep, no, another thing that's new this season is I'm using a Zoom recorder to record audio from a lapel mic. And it's a powered lapel. It has to be used with this, this recorder. I actually bought a Rode lapel mic, but it wasn't powered, so it wouldn't work. But I got this lapel mic off of Amazon pretty cheap. But hopefully this helps get a little bit better, clear audio for y'all of me when I'm talking. So, well, I think that should be about it as far as what I've got here. So let me get down and I'll show you a couple other things, a little bit more in depth on some of this. And I'll get back to you in just a second. All right, then you might all wonder what I carry all my gear in with. And I've used several different bags over the years. This is just the one that I got here recently. A lot of the stuff I get is off Amazon. I got this one off Amazon. I don't know the name brand, but it's pretty big. It holds everything that I carry to the woods. It's got a lot of compartments. But yeah, nothing spectacular. It's not real expensive. I think it might have been $50. But like I said, there's enough compartments in there to carry all the stuff that I carry. All right, whenever I'm hunting out of my Summit Viper, I always try to mount my camera arm base as low as I can without hitting the top of my stand. As you can see, it's right there at it right now. The reason I do this is just so I can have the full motion of the arm without it hitting the stand. The camera is really too high. I would like it to be a little bit lower, but I really can't do anything about it. Now with the Summit Century stand that I have, where it's got the built-in seat and you're sitting about right here, the camera's at the perfect height. But the Viper, it's way more comfortable than that Century and lighter. And then as far as with the bag, you can either, if you're hunting out of a Summit Viper, you can either stash it up under the seat like this, or on this bag, there's a couple buckles. I'll just buckle it around one of my climber cables and let it hang behind the tree. All right, then I've also got a Canon G40. This is my backup camera. This is the camera that I got from my dad to start filming some of his hunts. On top of it, I've got a shotgun mic, and it's the Rode video mic. The camera is sitting on top of a Manfrotto Be Free fluid head. Then it's all on top of a 4th Arrow tripod. This is the tripod that I've used for the past few seasons. This is also the mic that I used pretty much since I started with this camera. This isn't the camera that I was filming with since 2014. I actually got this one at the end of the last deer season. My videos that I've put up since 2014 was filmed on a Canon G30. This is the next step up. Then for this season, I'm using a King Joy tripod. It's the G55. I got it off of Amazon. The one good thing that I like about it is that this leg on the tripod screws off, and then you got a monopod. So when I'm walking through the woods, I can just pop this out and quickly film. Fairly stable. So yeah, that's the King Joy G55 tripod. And then this is a ground spike that I use with the Insta360 selfie stick. Walking through the woods, I feel like I need to get a shot or something. I can use either my GoPro or the Insta360. Pop this out, pop it in the ground. I'm good to go. Pretty quick, pretty simple. So yeah, one more thing. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Oh, I also got a DJI Mavic Pro. I hadn't used it in a lot of my videos yet, but I just got it at the end of last season. I really like this thing. It's really cool. This is just the controller that comes with it. But yeah, the Mavic Pro. Pretty cool. All right, that's about all I can think of as right now. I'm sure I forgot to mention something, but if you got any questions, just drop them in the comments below or send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and I'd be happy to answer them. I'm sure this probably wasn't as interesting to some of y'all. It's more tailored to the guys that's already self-filming or wanting to start self-filming, but maybe you learned something. Maybe you found it interesting. But yeah, I'm about to get all this stuff packed back up and get on out of here and go try to find me somewhere to deer hunt. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you hadn't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Turn that notification bell on so you get notified every time I upload a video. And I'll see y'all next time. I appreciate y'all watching. Alright, and you may have been wondering how I get all this stuff into the woods. When I'm hunting out of a Summit Viper, this is how I would normally pack it. I just put the backpack on the stand like you would if you were carrying it on your back. Put the straps over the top. It's got a strap that goes across your chest. I buckle it so it holds it up here. And then the bag itself sits down in here on top of my seat. And then there's a elastic band that goes around the heel of your foot whenever you're climbing. I don't ever use it, but it's on the stand. But I just put it on the front of the bag, and it holds it pretty sturdy. Don't really make a lot of noise, especially with the seat down here. It kind of dampens all that sound. It's not light, but it does the job. But that's how I get all my stuff in the woods. I figured y'all might want to see that. But yeah, anyway, see y'all.